if you're skeptical, here's what's going to happen. If you're skeptical, you're already closed off to the opulence of what's available, because right now you're just looking through the vision of your own lens. But when you start to expand and just say, well, wait a minute, I don't care. Like, I remember Arash, he always says he accepts the ideas right away. And then he says no if they don't feel good. And so, this is something that you want to try and do. Like, regardless of if the idea doesn't sound right or wrong, just start accepting ideas right away. What I'm telling you right now, I want you to accept it right away and just say, okay, I'll accept it right away. I'm going to do it until it doesn't feel good. And if it doesn't feel good, say no. And then continue following that process. But if you're always going to stay, I'm skeptical, I need more information, it's not going to change. You've got to shift that. You've got to start accepting these ideas, start working the ideas. So if you want to create better relationships, if you want to create more money, ask yourself, who is the person that you need to become to achieve that? Start using your imagination. See yourself circulating more money in your life. See yourself celebrating the relationships that you want. Actually use your imagination to do this. And I would suggest that, at some point today, when you can get into a relaxed state, write this down. Write out the person that you want to become. Sit down and see yourself. Use this visioneering exercise. See yourself, high-fiving people, shaking hands with, creating these greater relationships. See yourself circulating the money. If you had more money, what would you be using it on? How would you be using it? So actually build this picture of how you're living your life and write down the person that you see yourself becoming. Then you just act like that person. That's how you get into the spirit of it. You throw your intellectual mind into the ocean, into your back pocket, and you just say, I'm just going to do it. I have no idea how it's going to happen. I have no idea how, but I know it's going to happen because I'm just going to do it. I'm going to have faith that I'm going to attract everything that I want. And I'm going to understand how it's going to work. I'm going to understand more about the laws of vibration and how I'm going to attract things into my life. And anytime that part of you that comes up and says, well, I just don't know, maybe I should, just say, well, wait a minute. You've been stopping me from so long, and I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not playing these games. What have I got to lose? And then just get back into the spirit of it and just start being that person more and more. And I promise, if you commit to that, even for 30 days, every day you commit, and if you slip a day, don't worry about it. Give yourself grace, ask yourself the questions and say, well, why did I slip? Did my intellectual mind get in the way and stop me? Because now I'm aware of it and I'm going to continue moving forward towards what I want. But if you commit to that for the next 30 days, I promise you, in 30 days, your awareness is going to increase. You're going to be in a much different place.